Welcome back, and today we're gonna talk about the eighth son. Are you kidding me? Episode 6. So, like always, let's just jump into it. So, episode 6 of the eighth son, Are You Kidding Me? Is definitely my favorite episode so far in this anime. We got to see a lot of character development with Elise. And we see that Elise does care for Will. She's been looking for him the whole episode. I kind of feel bad for her because they're due to get engaged. They're due to get married. And, they're not really spending the time that they need to get to know each other. So I kind of feel sorry for her. And we got to see a little bit of her magic. She's a very, very strong magic user, because you see while she's healing everybody, all the other saints and stuff like that, they're kind of like, running out of mana. They're not gonna, they can't heal anymore. And Elise is over here healing everybody left and right. It was all the way to the end of the battle where she finally couldn't do magic anymore. But again, they were fighting, I think, for like a day and a half, if not longer. And we see that, Will was the one in the front lines, pretty much encouraging everybody. And maybe that's where Brantark actually did something, because in the whole episode, they sent these 3 mages. They sent Will, Brantark, and the other one I think was Brantag, the blonde mage. They sent those 3 mages to dispatch the dragon. And, only Will and Brantag did it. I mean, Brantark was just sitting there kind of just telling people what to do and what the whole plan was. But he didn't use any magic. He didn't hit the dragon. He didn't do anything. So I don't know exactly why he even went over there. That's kind of like a mystery, because we haven't seen this dude use magic. And he has to be a capable mage, because he's the one that trained Alfred, and we know Alfred is a very powerful mage because, again, he trained Will, and look how Will turned out. He's one of the strongest mages in the world. So again, I'm pretty sure Brantark, he's got some great magic he can show off, but he's not using it. So hopefully later down the line, we're going to get to see him use magic, because we're on episode 6. We're halfway through the season. So hopefully we get to see some badass stuff from Brantark. But the other part of this episode that I found kind of interesting was definitely when Will and Elise finally met, because we see that they kind of do like each other. They're falling for each other, and the relationship is actually building. And the last bit of the episode, I gotta say, was definitely funny, because we see that Lina and Louise are still trying to become Will's concubine. And I gotta say, that, again, in this world, that's perfectly acceptable. In fact, Elise was okay with it, because Will asked her, he's like, yo, yeah, they're kind of like my concubines, kind of, whatever. And she's like, okay, that's fine. She's totally happy. This is normal in this world. So Will is definitely living the best life that he can live right now, because he's rich. He got a new rank. He's a baron now. And he's got 2 concubines and a wife that has some very powerful healing magic. So they're due to make a very, very powerful party. Probably the best one that this world has ever seen. And, I'm pretty sure Will is definitely like one of the richest person by far right now, because that dude has laid 2 dragons, and all those body parts from the dragon and stuff like that probably got him a lot of gold. And he has a good favor with the king. So I want to see where the anime is going. I want to see how everything is going to turn out, because remember, when the episode 1 started, everything right now is a flashback, right? Everything that we're seeing right now is a flashback. And Will is this powerful, and I believe he said he was 13. So he's this powerful at only 13 years old. So I can imagine whenever we go back to the current time of the anime and whatever they're dealing with, how much powerful he actually is. So I definitely like this episode. It was my favorite episode so far of this anime. Again, the animation wasn't nothing to be hyped about. But at least we didn't get a CGI dragon. I'm telling you, if we would have got another CGI dragon, that would have been the worst thing possible for this anime. But I am liking the story. I do like the whole progression with Elise and Will, how their relationship is going to build. Now we got to see where Louise and Lina are going to land, because again, I don't feel those 2 characters. Louise and Lina, for me, I thought they were just kind of there because they needed to be there. Maybe because they got to create a harem for Will. That's the only purpose I see for them now. Hopefully in the later episodes we get to see more of their flashbacks or backstory, so we can get to know those characters a little bit better, because so far they're not really that great in my opinion. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But again, thank you for watching. Let me know what you thought of this episode. Go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.